Keanu Reeves' name carries a calm resonance, a presence that feels almost spiritual in a world obsessed with fame and spectacle. Over 5 decades in Hollywood, he has moved through stardom with a humility that is almost otherworldly. Headlines often highlight the tragedies of his life: loss, heartbreak, and sorrow, but these only tell part of the story. What makes Keanu remarkable is not simply surviving adversity, but how he has carried it, with dignity, without resentment, and without performance. He became a hero on screen, from the philosophical warrior in The Matrix to the relentless avenger in John Wick, yet his true heroism is quieter. It is found in kindness, in patience, in the ability to remain gentle when the world demands hardness, and in the unwavering belief that goodness is worth seeking, even when life repeatedly proves it unreliable. His life is a testament to quiet resilience, early abandonment, and its lasting impact. Keanu was born in Beirut on September 2nd, 1964, carrying a name meaning cool breeze over the mountains. His father, Samuel Nolan Reeves Jr., a Chinese-Hawaiian geologist, vanished from his life when Keanu was just 3, leaving a void of absence and unanswered questions. His mother, Patricia Taylor, an English showgirl and costume designer, struggled to provide stability amid her own challenges. Keanu met his father once more at age 13, only to see a stranger wearing a familiar face before the man disappeared again. The absence shaped his understanding of love, trust, and reliability. From this early loss, he learned that attachment is fragile and that life can abandon without warning. This void became an undercurrent in his life, influencing both his personal and professional relationships and instilling a sense of empathy toward others navigating hardship. Childhood of movement and instability, Keanu's formative years were marked by relentless movement and impermanence. Following his father's departure, his mother relocated the family repeatedly, from Sydney to New York, eventually settling in Toronto. Each move brought a new environment, new schools, and a new set of rules, leaving Keanu with a sense of rootlessness. Patricia's 3 remarriages introduced transient father figures, each leaving after brief tenures, deepening his understanding of impermanence. He relied on grandparents and nannies for stability, those who remembered birthdays, prepared meals, and offered consistent care. School presented its own trials. Dyslexia made learning a daily battle, and repeated conflicts with authority led to expulsion from the Atkinson School of the Arts. Yet, Keanu found solace in hockey, earning the nickname The Wall as a goalie, a role that allowed him to protect others while containing the chaos around him, a metaphor for how he would navigate life, theater, discovery as survival. While hockey taught Keanu to endure physical challenges, theater became a lifeline for emotional survival. Acting allowed him to inhabit lives and emotions beyond his own, offering temporary reprieve from instability. Stepping onto the stage was not about fame. It was about survival. By 17, he had dropped out of school and moved to Los Angeles with little more than determination and the belief that he could build a life through performance. Odd jobs, couch surfing, and long audition lines became part of his daily routine. Rejections were frequent, each one feeling like a minor death, yet he persisted. His first film paycheck of $3,000 for Youngblood, where he once again played a goalie, symbolized the beginning of a career intertwined with both fate and repetition, as if life itself were guiding him toward a path that merged talent with resilience. A decade of care, love within family. While Keanu endured public loss, he privately embodied love and dedication through his sister, Kim Reeves, diagnosed with leukemia in 1991. For a decade, Keanu became her primary caregiver, selling his home to be near her, financing treatments, cooking, administering medication, and supporting her every step. His actions were not performed for recognition. They were acts of quiet devotion. When wealth from the Matrix arrived, he channeled $31.5 million into leukemia research via a private foundation, refusing to attach his name. This period taught him that love can be transformative and life-saving. Through sustained effort and selflessness, he witnessed the potential of devotion to create hope amid suffering. Kim's eventual remission marked a bittersweet victory, a personal affirmation that even amid ongoing hardship, persistent care and love can yield tangible, life-affirming results. The loss of a child. In 1999, Keanu faced one of life's most profound heartbreaks, the stillbirth of his daughter, Ava Archer Sim Reeves. He and Jennifer Syme had anticipated her arrival, preparing a nursery, choosing a name, and imagining a life together. Ava never drew breath, never cried, never lived outside her mother's womb. The loss created a sorrow that was impossible to soothe. Their relationship could not withstand the constant presence of grief, yet the love between them remained intact. They separated weeks later, but maintained a quiet friendship, united by the unimaginable weight of shared loss. This experience crystallized for Keanu the depth of human vulnerability, that love can be both a source of profound joy and unspeakable pain, and that carrying loss is a lifelong, transforming experience rather than a temporary state. The death of Jennifer Syme. 18 months after Ava's death, tragedy struck again. On April 2, 2001, Jennifer Syme died in a car accident at the age of 28. The immediacy and randomness of her passing reinforced the lessons of impermanence Keanu had lived for decades. He experienced firsthand the cruelty of fate, observing how life can remove loved ones without warning. Attending her funeral, he confronted mortality's stark finality and the fragile nature of human connection. Jennifer was buried alongside Ava, a visual reminder of lives interrupted and grief enduring. These compounded losses, layered atop decades of instability and early abandonment, might have embittered a lesser soul. Instead, Keanu internalized grief as a companion rather than an enemy, shaping his capacity for empathy, compassion, and a quiet, steadfast commitment to those he loves. A quiet partnership and later love. After decades marked by tragedy, Keanu discovered companionship with Alexandra Grant. Their relationship, made public in 2019 after a decade of friendship, exemplifies a mature, steady bond grounded in mutual respect and shared creative pursuits. Unlike Hollywood romances, theirs is not performative. They collaborate on art, attend galleries, and enjoy simple, everyday experiences together. Their partnership reflects a patient, deliberate love, emphasizing companionship over completion. It demonstrates that healing after profound loss is possible, and that love need not be defined by intensity or spectacle. Instead, it can be measured in consistency, empathy, and shared creative growth, a testament to resilience and the human capacity to cultivate joy even after life has repeatedly tested one's capacity to endure. Generosity and humanity over wealth. Keanu Reeves, now in his 60s, represents a rare paradox: immense fame and fortune paired with humility and simplicity. With a net worth of $380 million, he eschews extravagance, rides the subway, shares meals with the homeless, and prioritizes generosity over self-interest. He gives crew members sizable bonuses, gifts motorcycles to stunt teams, and contributes to causes without seeking recognition. His creativity extends beyond cinema through ventures like Arch Motorcycle Company, Yet his defining trait remains his humanity. Wealth, in Keanu's life, is a tool for easing others' burdens rather than a symbol of status. He models a life where moral wealth, kindness, and consistency outweigh material accumulation, a philosophy lived daily and quietly, embodying the potential for goodness in a world that often prioritizes power and notoriety. A life of resilience and hope, Keanu Reeves' story is not one of overcoming tragedy in the conventional sense. Life's hardships, the deaths, the losses, the early abandonment, never truly end. What he demonstrates is the courage to remain gentle, to keep giving, and to keep believing in goodness despite repeated heartbreak. Survival for Keanu is an active choice requiring compassion, self-discipline, and resilience. His life reminds us that strength is not measured by fame or fortune, but by the capacity to remain soft in a hard world, to continue loving after loss, and to act with kindness without expectation. For those navigating pain, his example offers hope. Survival is not merely existence, but a gateway to living fully again. He has walked through suffering and emerged as a quiet beacon, whispering, "I'm happy to be here,